Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the New Mint newspaper headlines. So, first of all, the unavoidable consequences of an oil output cut. Next, emotional aspermetry. Next, we come to the page number 4 on that data escape slowdown in capex festive boost. Next, we comes to the page number 5 on that festive sales take off in boost to economy. Next, India prohibits cough syrup linked to death of children in Gambia. Next, SEBI cancel brickworks license order window by April. Uh, next, Next is service output growth at slowest pace in since March. Next, World Bank cuts India growth forecast to by 1% point. Next, global economy cut loss 4 trillion in output through 2026 IMF says. Next, French writer Annex get Nobel Prize in Literature. Then we comes to the page number 6 on that service output grow at slowest pace since March. Next, government gets rupees 1203 crore in dividend from 5 CPSCs. Next, global Google new Pixel phone to undercut iPhone prices. Next, SFSL NF HFSCL Qualcomm partner for 5G outdoor small cell product. Next, SCL decline relief to Xiaomi over $676 million assets freeze. Next, RBI starts advances supervisory monitoring system dash. Next, NTPC gas power ties up for the hydrogen co-firing in gas to billing. Next, India begins study on animal to a human transmission of Lumbi virus. Next, duty relief for rice exporter in Gujarat. Next, doorstep banking for elderly on card. Next, India abstains on resolution of Lanka. Next, service output grow at lowest since March. Then we comes to the page number 7 on that. Serial interest rates hikes to power bank earning in quarter 2. Next, fares competitive but not triggered price war. Next, no corrective action against Star India. Then we comes to the page number 8 on that. Going is getting tough for service. Next, Bajaj Finance and quarter 2 on decent note. Margin needs tracking. Next, world currency reserves shrink by $1 trillion in record of drawdown. Next, Singapore stocks index is sole winner among developed market. Next, we comes to the page number 8 on that benchmark yield post biggest rise in 2 months. Next, NHAI trust to raise 1500 crore Viva bonds. Next, India in next rupees slide 55 paisa to below to close below 82 marks for first time. Then next, cryptocurrency trading user sign up spike in India on stable bitcoins. Then we comes to page number 9 on that Nika forms alliance with April group for golf foray. Next, Twitter user can now post videos, images, GIFs in a single tweet. Next, real time angel fund launches 100 crore fund. Next, Pin Labs forays into branded wearables market. Next, Myra Capital closes commercial reality project in Bangalore. Next, Samsung quarterly profit said to be slumps 25%. Next, Chalo 6 to raise up to $75 billion at more than double valuation. Next, uh, Actis Mahindra goes to form JV. Next, SMW choose fintech over bank. Next, why are more startup reporting EBITDA before scope cost? Then we comes to page number 10 on that travel curbs in China hamper recovery in Asia Pacific actuation body. Next, narrowing refining margin crimps gain from declining crude prices. Next, India prohibits supplier of deadly cough syrup. Next, phone fly off sleeves in festive season sales. Next, regulator cancel Brickwork license order it to wind up. Next, festival sale help lift demand for ethnic and ocean wear. Then we comes to page number 11 on that Apple Europe 1.1 billion antitrust penalty slashes by 66%. Next, the number tells a dark story. A dark story. Then we come to 12 on that article section 1 detained for return to Ambani. Next, service fees on food bills hearing in November. Next, Ujjain sees 44% jump in loan book. Next, Akash Air to allow pets in cabin cargo from November. Next, no interest cut for EPFO subscriber. Next, World Bank cuts India's growth estimate by 1% point. Next, 1% point. Next, Airtel 5G services goes live in 8 cities. Next, Dabur flags up to 200 MB, BPS margin hits. Next, 7,183 crore revenue deficit grant moved. Next, willing to facilitate was a crisis solution. Next, future retail calls for UI from buyers. Then we comes to page number 13 on that Ukraine president says Putin would not survive nuclear attack. Next, Pohep overtake VW has most valuable outmaker of Europe. Next, Thailand Mercedes X-Scope kills 22 killers to 22 children at day care center. Next, Musk Twitter agrees to postpone Musk Thursday deposition. Next, global economy could lose $4 trillion in output. Next, French author Anina wins Nobel Literature Prize. Next, we comes to the page number 415 on that what young professional think of their 1 lakh salary. Next, it's an article section. Okay, how should I invest to earn 5% more than the rate of inflation? Then next, key tax and FEMA rules for Indian who come back after staying in the US. Next, we comes to the page number section. It is on article section in that India is not ready to trade water as just another commodity. Next, you Musk tweeted it think deceptively whimsical. Next, the role rupee trade can play in external front stability. Then next, page number 17 on that it is an article section Amrit Mahotsav reflection and the India success against hunger. Next, Musk everything app X is an idea that deserves to fizzle out. Next, it is an incumbent upon us to try and keep things simple. Next, becomes that much for today. Thanks for watching and make a good day.